Hello. Today's video is going to be on understanding the multi-bounce roll. The multi-bounce roll. The multi-bounce roll. Now, the multi-bounce roll, this is the multi-bounce. That's with the right hand and with the left hand. And if you see here, the rights and the lefts. Now, you can actually learn how to play drum rolls and drum rudiments by just understanding and playing the sticks, or the rights and the lefts. If you're not sure how to read music, well, we're going to cover that in a future video, but for now, even if you don't know how to read music, you can just simply play the rights and the lefts. And if you're not sure which is your right and which is your left, you can see I'm not sure either. What you can do is, you can ask somebody who knows, and right here they can put an L and in pencil, and right here they can put an R, and then when you look down at the drum, you'll know which is your left and which is your right. And you can do that on your drum or on your pad. I don't know, you might even be practicing on your sneaker, or perhaps you've turned a box or a bucket into a drum, and you could do the same with those. Now, how do you make the multi-bounce? Well, the multi-bounce sounds like this. Now, the way you get the stick to do that is normally, drumming is all in the fingers. It's all in the fingers. But on the multi-bounce roll, I think it's the only time where we're actually not using all of our fingers and we're using a little bit of our wrists. What you do is right here, you're going to pinch. You're going to pinch. So when you play, you pinch here and you get the stick to do that. Now, it actually might take you a while to actually get the stick to do that, but you keep trying, okay? Now, those little bounces at the end, that's the thing that's kind of important. Those little ones at the end. Because we want those in there. And the way you make that happen is, while you're pinching here, you're pinching firmly, and the other fingers are not really involved. And I'll show you that in a second. But you pinch firmly, and then as the multi-bounces happen, you ever so slightly make your pinch a little less. Now, you're pinching the whole time, but firmly and then a little less. You relax your hand just a little bit, and that'll make all of those little multi-bounces come out. The multi-bounce roll. Multi means many. Now, like I said, it could take you a few sessions to get that. You might have to practice that maybe even 3 or 4 times just to get it just that simple. But you keep trying. And once you have that, then the next thing you want to do is double those. So it sounds like this. It's going to go faster, but the better way to say it is you're going to double the amount. And it's going to sound like, instead of this, it's now going to sound like this. Now again, I'm pinching here and I'm using my wrist a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick out my other fingers. So we're using our wrists a little bit, and we're using these 2 fingers here and these 2 fingers here. So that's 4 out of 10. So these other 3 and 3, 6 fingers are not being used, and you can see it when I play like this. Now, when I was younger, they actually called the multi-bounce roll the buzz roll. And if you see here, the Z's represent that buzzing sound of the multi-bounce roll. So you're going to buzz your right hand, buzz your left hand, or you could just say it like this. You're going to buzz one hand, then the other. one hand then the other. So it's buzz, 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 and so on. Now, if you were to look at the Percussive Arts Society poster or website, the way they show the multi-bounce roll is a whole note. That's what that circle is, a whole note. Again, if you're not sure what that is, it's okay. But they'll show it as a whole note with a Z above it. A Z for the multi-bounce or the Z for the buzzing. But even though it's written this way, you play it this way. Now in a future video, I'm going to show you and help you understand why music is sometimes written this way, but then played this way. That does happen in music, and it can be a little confusing. Alright, so where we were playing our buzz roll like this. So we started off like this. And then we did this. And now we're going to double one more time. So in other words, we're going to do twice as many strokes. It's going to sound faster, and it is in a sense, but doubling is a better word. And that sounds like this. We played. Now to double that, it's going to sound like this. Well, we're almost there. Again, we're pinching, using our wrists a little bit. We're getting the stick to multi-bounce. Now, if we double that one more time, well then you're playing the multi-bounce roll. And that sounds like this. Well, I'm going to play them all for you. How about that? And here it comes. And that is the multi-bounce roll. The multi-bounce roll should be very even. If you go to the sink and you turn on the water, and the water comes down, shh, that's how it should sound. It shouldn't sound like there's more than one sound in the roll. So it shouldn't go like rah, rah, rah. It just should be one tone, like water coming out of a faucet. Well, there's our video on the multi-bounce roll. I hope you enjoyed it. And before we go, I just want to ask you this question. There's a few songs that actually begin with the multi-bounce roll. Can you think of any? How about this one? Our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, sounds like this. That's how it begins, with the multi-bounce roll. Well, look forward to teaching you some more things as we go along. We're going to learn a lot about rudiments and all the different ways you can play the rolls. Well, listen, anything worth doing is worth doing well. So you want to practice and you want to get great, good luck. I know you're going to do really well on the drums. And you're going to need that multi-bounce as you become better in your drumming for your NISMA kind of concert snare drum solos and also for your concert band. But it's used in all types of drumming, marching too, of course. Well, bye for now. Thank you.